Nyaga, Nyeri, to campaign, he should take those foods and non-food items. I found yesterday in Nyandarua, trucks of blankets, trucks of rice and beans being taken to people who have food, who have potatoes, who have carrots. This food is required in northern Kenya. So that is why I called this press conference to ask President William Ruto before he goes to the north to prepare these answers for the people of northern Kenya, because it is immoral to cheat populations. These people are dying, they are hungry, they have no water, they have no food, they have no medicine, their animals are dying, and then you go to dance with them and lie to them all. Asanteni sana. Any question? Yes, citizen.
Just a few questions. Number one, the region has always complained that they've been left behind due to historical issues. What do you say about that? Because they have been marginalized according to them. Number two, this is the first time that you're having a presser after the changes at IBC. Are you okay with the person who is acting now? And lastly, there have been some concerns from Senate that there's some corruption. Governors yesterday said that the senators, some of the committee members, CPAC, are extorting them. Would you like to comment about that as well?
Thank you. What was the first question?
The first question is about the historical...
Yes. It is true that northern Kenya suffered marginalization historically, but lucky for them, the 2010 Constitution was very kind to the people of northern Kenya. The 2010 Constitution ushered in devolution. It brought the equalization fund. And since then, the people of northern Kenya have received billions of Kenya shillings from 2013. Again, the CDF has been a very fair program for the people of northern Kenya. Unfortunately, the marginalization that has been perpetuated by the leaders from the region. I have put them to task to explain to the people of northern Kenya where is 1 trillion shillings that has come to northern Kenya from shareable revenue through devolution, money for CDF, money for the equalization fund. When you go to Wajir, to Mandera, to Garissa, to Isiolo, to Marsabit, there's nothing on the ground. If you come here to the mountain region, you will see money meant for CDF. There are all manner of schools. All schools have tiles. Schools have cabro. They have modern buildings. If you go here to Kajiado North, the money for CDF is visible in the rest of the country. But there is nothing in northern Kenya. Zero. All these leaders are just here in Nairobi. But there is no accountability because they don't even allow audit to take place. They feign insecurity so that audit has to go to northern Kenya. If you look at the money that has been given to the governor since 2013, there are no hospitals, there are no dispensaries, there are no health centers, there are no ECDs, there are no roads, there is no water, there is nothing. Northern Kenya requires a special audit of all the funds that have been disbursed to those areas since that time. Number two, you have asked about IBC. We went to IBC and raised various issues. Of course, we did demand the removal of the CEO, and we are grateful that he has been removed. We call for a transparent and open recruitment of a CEO with no interference from the state. Further, we call upon the IBC to terminate the contracts for the mathematics system of conducting elections, the Venezuelan technology that was illegally extended by the outgoing CEO, Wanamarajan. He did it when there was no commission. It's an illegality, and that contract is illegal, and that contract should be terminated, and IBC should advertise and acquire modern and credible system for conducting our elections. Thank you. On? Yes. Most of these governors cannot complain of extortion. Why they are being is extorted, especially the ones from northern Kenya. They have stolen all the money meant for the people. So I gather the senators are reasoning that since they have stolen from the people, they need to steal from them. Of course, two wrongs don't make a right. Of course, the Senate and the National Assembly has been a theater of corruption. When I was being hounded out of office, the senators who hounded me out of office were given 10 million shillings each, and others 20 million. It's a den of corruption. And so is the National Assembly. And by extension, all public institutions. So this is something that we intend to correct when we form government. The United Opposition intends to deal with corruption head-on, because it's the greatest challenge that we have as a country. We have a very, very serious challenge where we even have budgeted corruption, and where corruption has been institutionalized and people don't find it anything wrong. Again, William Ruto has really encouraged people to practice corruption. He is bribing people in the loans of State House openly when everybody can see. He calls people and gives them bribes. So once the president has shown that bribery is a way of life, the senators have learned from him, because he also started by bribing them. So when he is not available to bribe them, they have to be bribed by somebody else. And so bribery has become a normal way of life in this country, and it has been perfected by William Ruto. He is shamelessly, with his deputy, going around in the country with sacks of money stolen from institutions like Kenyatta National Hospital to bribe people for re-election. And therefore the senators, the MPs, the police, the administrators, everyone who has perfected bribery, and therefore everybody has learned from him. And that is the country now that we have. And that is why we are preparing for the next election to correct this situation by removing from office and bringing a government that is transparent and accountable. Yes?
Yes, let's say Apollo TV 57. There's a petition in court to stop political meetings in State House. What's your reaction to that? Number three, you promised to name the Witima Church attack suspects. How soon are you going to name them? Number four is...
too many questions. Those are enough. One, we agree with that petition. State House has become a scene of crime. Instead of being a coveted institution where good policies are conceived and pronounced, it has become the center of corruption and bribery. It has also is no longer a national institution that looks after the people of Kenya. It is now the headquarters for UDA party and the election of William Ruto. William Ruto has abandoned government. He's not running the government anymore. He's just thinking about the election. So State House is a campaign scene, and again a scene of corruption and bribery. We are committed to have one single presidential candidate to face William Ruto. We want to ask patience from the people of Kenya. Coalition building is a delicate affair, but the people of Kenya have been very clear to us that they want one candidate to face William Ruto, and we want to give them that commitment. On my part, I want to give that commitment. And when I listen to my sister Mother Karua and my other brothers in the alternative government, they are all committed that we shall have one single presidential candidate to face William Ruto. What I want to ask is patience, and there is no hurry. Mwai Kibaki, the third president of the Republic of Kenya, was named as the opposition flag bearer on the 14th of October 2022, when the election was on 27th December the same year. 2 months, 13 days apart. There's no hurry. We can take our sweet time. If you ask me, we should not be in a hurry. Anything from March, April next year It's good enough.
The issue of Mutima Church attack.
We told the IG Kaja that we shall go back on the 16th for a report. We want to hear from him. I have information William Ruto has said those people should not be taken to court